For ages have been wondering whether I wouldn't be somewhere on the fringe of the autistic spectrum, some kind of high-functioning type, borderline Asperger or something like that. I've never been diagnosed, so I don't know. And maybe I'm just a regular weirdo. Maybe I am on the fringe of the spectrum. You just tell me. When I was a teenager, I found very difficult to relate to other people. I was under the impression that they all knew something that I didn't know, and I wondered why nobody told me. I didn't know how to engage, how to be. But if I ask the question, how to be with others, you know the kind of stupid answer they give. They say, just be yourself. Just be yourself. I tried just being myself, you know? Like that. Now I'm just being myself. But just being yourself and saying nothing and doing nothing, it doesn't work. So I spent years studying and observing and trying to figure out what was going on. And well, I understood a number of things. I managed to crack the code. Let me give you a little, very simple, very basic example. When normal people say, hello, how are you? They don't want to know the answer. No, normally, if you ask, spontaneously, you ask me, how are you, Jean-Marc? First thing, I will stop. I need some time to check out. That's the first thing that people find surprising. And then, suppose I give a genuine answer. How am I? Well, physically not that bad, a little bit tired, and I have some muscles that are a little bit strained between my shoulder blades. I need some stretching. Do you mind if I do some stretching while I give you a more detailed answer? And at emotional level, I would say that I am in a state of inner turmoil that I would rate 5 on a scale from 0 to 10. And this inner turmoil is due to a conversation I had last week with someone, and I didn't find the words to answer to them. So if I find the right words, my state of emotional turmoil might go down from 5 to 4 or 3, and if I had an opportunity to tell them the words, then I would go back to 0, 1. But for now, it's roughly 5. It's a regular emotional state for me. If I give such an answer to someone who is asking me, hello Jean-Marc, how are you? Chances are the person will get confused, or bored, or annoyed, or curious maybe, but that's just not what they expect. What's important to understand is that when people say, hello, how are you? And possibly they add nice weather, isn't it? They don't mean the words they say. It's just a pattern. It's a ritual. It's an opportunity to make eye contact with another person, to possibly smile, have a cheerful tone of voice, and this means something different. It means actually we can relate, we can function in the same environment, we are not a threat to each other, we can possibly talk more if we wish, but it's not an obligation, but basically no problem. No, they say something using some words, but the meaning of the words have to be dropped out, and you have to understand this kind of other meaning that they don't say. But when you know that's like that, you can do it as well, and you can enjoy the pattern, because it's fun. You don't care how people are, and they don't care how you are, or just a little bit, and you say, hello, how are you? Nice weather, isn't it? Yeah, not too bad. It could rain, and you smile, and you're having fun, and it's just that. You do it, and then you look normal, and people find you are normal. You are just playing, playing their game, but they just think you are normal. And there's something in good logic, if you think that the meaning of the words doesn't really count, and that's just the pattern, the cheerful tone of voice and the eye contact and so on. So why say these words exactly? You could just say, instead of hello, you could say boo-boo. How are you? You say gazu-gazu, and boo-boo, gazu-gazu. Nice new, biddy. Hey. And you smile and you make eye contact. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because the people, they use words, but they don't care for the meaning of these words. That's just a pattern. But if you change the words and you keep the sound and you keep the pattern and you keep everything that's important and you drop what is not, it doesn't work anymore. I'm not sure who is autistic. Okay? Anyway.